Hello from Huddersfield in West Yorkshire and welcome to a brand new mini-series covering the multi-billion pound Transpennine Route Upgrade works that are currently ongoing on the Huddersfield line, which runs between Leeds and Manchester via the likes of Dewsbury and Huddersfield. And today we're going to be covering some of the main key changes, but the key changes happened about 12 months ago, but to get up to speed of where we are now, I think we need to go back and cover what's actually happened. Because it's not the first time I've actually been to all the stations on this line, as I covered that in the first few videos I ever did on this channel, in the Secrets of the Huddersfield Line series, and if you want to go and check them out, they are a bit cringy, but I'll put them in the card. I don't know which side the card it is, but they'll be in the card and then you can go and watch the series, give or take. I haven't quite finished it yet, but we won't talk about that. But anyway, enough of me wittering and rambling about what's happening. Today we're going to visit 3/4 stations on the line and see what's changed, with the first station being rather controversial but also an update, and that is Cottingley/White Rose. So I think, let's head to Cottingley and I'll explain more when we get there.
We are sorry that the 12:46 service to Saltburn via Leeds has been delayed and is now expected to arrive at 12:57.
Well, hello from the first station, which is Cottingley/White Rose, and back in the first episode of Exploring the Secrets of the Huddersfield Line series, I did mention that this station will be closing in late 2023 to be replaced with a new White Rose station, but as you can clearly see, the station is still here and it hasn't closed, so clearly White Rose station hasn't opened. And if I cut to some shot now, you can see the station basically hasn't really changed that much since I last recorded a video on the line. So actually, what I'm going to do is cut to future me to actually explain what the heck is going on. So White Rose Station, which is expected to have cost £26.5 million, was actually originally expected to open in 2022, but delays have meant the station has yet not opened. It was originally expected to open at some point in 2023, but this got pushed to early 2024 and then later on into mid-2024. But in March of this year, word got out that there were some financial concerns of the station not being able to be finished, so construction had to be stopped while this was looked into. But looking at the footage here, you can actually also see the platforms are pretty much there, give or take, they're not 100% finished. With the link bridges and the towers which you go up and you go over the link bridge, I don't know what you call that bit, but they're not quite 100% finished either. Recently, plans have been unveiled on a new £25 million station called Elland, just to the north of Brighouse and to the south of Halifax on the Calder Vale line. Oh no, is it? It's on the weird stretch of track that's sort of on the Calder Vale line, but it's mainly the link line between the Huddersfield line and the Calder Vale line in Calderdale. And that was estimated to open in late 2025, but at the moment it's looking 2026 with construction yet to start. And I have a feeling Helen is probably going to take the reputation of White Rose, so if I'm going to be realistically honest, I think maybe 2027, maybe 28 when that opens, but yeah, it's not looking amazingly brilliant. So if you're going to Google typing in when will White Rose Station open, you'll just be finding off stuff from a few months ago about the delays, and an article from the BBC about concerns in the community about the station might potentially not even open. But if you go onto the West Yorkshire Combined Authority's website, you'll be finding that they haven't even updated it, and it still says that work is expected to continue into 2024, which it isn't. So to find out what the heck is going on and when the station will open, I thought it's time to send an email to the West Yorkshire Combined Authority and see when the station will open. And well, they got back to me with an email stating the following statement. We have informed that following the temporary pause in construction of MLE Station, the delivery team has been working through the associated legal and commercial processes with the principal contractor. It is envisioned that these processes could conclude this calendar year, with a view on remobilising site works in early 2025. This could also enable build completion and entry into service during 2025. This has been in light of unforeseen increase in project costs, prompting an evaluation of funding to ensure the project's successful completion. The consortium of partners remains committed to finding a solution to the present difficulties encountered and continue the progression of this critical infrastructure project. All partners have agreed that taking the time to reassess financial strategy has been necessary and prudent. This is allowing a comprehensive review of funding options to ensure the project is delivered on the most sustainable and cost-effective basis possible. Also, there's...
well away from the edge of platform.
Oh, here we go. Anyway, enough about all the developments of White Rose, and hopefully it should open next year. But also to mention is the currently fears that the TRU's budget, even though they're spending multi-billion pounds on it, may be cut and they might have to find some savings. According to a BBC News article recently, with the budget in October coming up with, not going to get political about it, but certain things that concern the future of TRU, whether it'll be done in full. But yeah. Also, I'm going to put this gag in. If stations could be like HS2, White Rose is currently doing a really good job of that. And I've heard some people say that White Rose is literally a white elephant, but, well, I don't know. Anyway, I thought I might quickly mention this because I don't think I actually mentioned it when I first came here. There is actually shelters, passenger information screens and Amazon lockers and stuff. I'm doing sort of like a mini A to Z series as well, just why not? To be honest, I think I've just covering stuff I've forgotten, but enough of me wittering. I'm going to actually head over there and actually talk to you about some interesting developments on the line. So let's change platforms here at Cottingley. Okay, this is a first. The ticket machine's been vandalised, but it's getting some TLC apparently, but I don't think I've ever seen that before, but yeah, that's new. So ticket machines aside, and well, that one doesn't work, but the one on this side does work. But yeah, Cottingley really hasn't really changed that much, apart from, I think, from memory, when I last came here, I believe they've cut some trees down on that side, but to be honest, nothing's changed because this station is actually not even supposed to be here. But anyway, yeah, quite interesting. But while you're at it, and if you've not done so already, if I can speak properly, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and do let me know down in the comments if I've missed anything in the series, because there might be stuff I've totally forgotten about. And while you're there in the comments, let me know if you do want to keep seeing stuff like this in the series and you want to see more coverage of what the hell is going on with the Transpennine Route Upgrade, because actually I find this quite interesting. But yeah, quite interesting. Speaking of developments, I should actually also mention is at the end of April and at the end of June, I believe, for about 4 weeks, there were a line closure on Mondays to Fridays, I think. And during that line closure, what we were doing is replacing some of the track just to the north of Cottingley and between here and White Rose, as they already did replace most of the track between Morley and in the Morley area when that was being redone. But I'll get into that when we get to Morley. But yeah, nothing really has changed here at Cottingley, but yeah, I never thought I'd be back here, so it's quite strange. So hopefully this is the last time you see Cottingley, but I have a feeling when White Rose, you might still see it then again. But anyway, I think we should head down the line to the next stop, which is Morley, and have a look at what's going on down there. Hello from Morley Station, and if you watched the first episode of the Secrets of the Huddersfield Line series, you might notice that Morley looks quite a bit different and everything just looks a little bit new. Well, if I can speak. But yeah, that's the case because Morley was actually rebuilt with a new station which can fit a 6-carriage train. And I actually really like this new station. It feels modern, but you know what it reminds me of? It very much reminds me of Dawn Totley. It's a very much a I can't even say. It's basically a copy of Dawn Totley, if you know what I mean. So yeah, you know what? This just reminded me. I'm going to take you down there because I've got something interesting to show you. So let's go. I've just come down to the bottom of the platform and then just gone into handheld mode just to make this really easy and quicker to do. So you can see this new station which actually opened on the 26th of June 2023, I think, yeah, 2023. But if I just turn my camera 180 degrees, you can see behind me, and I'll cut to some B-roll and make it easy for you to see, but you can actually just about see where the old northbound platform used to be from the old Morley station, which closed, I believe, on the 16th of June or 18th of June, I'm not entirely sure. I think it's 16th of June, the old station closed for the last time. And I was actually quite fortunate enough to be able to visit the old platforms, I think maybe a couple of weeks just before they closed. And to be honest, the new station, as much as it's nice and new and it's got step 3, I'll get into that in a bit, but I actually really loved the old station because it had a beautiful old red footbridge and it had character. And I think this is the problem with new stations, you don't have character. And if I cut to some B-roll now, you'll be able to see whereabouts the southbound platform used to be on the southbound side, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I think, you know what I'm going to do is actually head out of the station and actually show you something else that's quite interesting and see if there's any remains of the old Morley station. So you've reached the end of episode 1 of the Transpennine Route Upgrade Development Series. So you'll have to stay tuned for episode 2 where we'll finish having a look around Morley and have a look at what's left of the old station. And then take a quick look at the Lady and Level Crossing at Batley. So until then, see you later.